was always like questioning, like why do I feel this kind of way, or why do I do these types of things? Like why do I want to help somebody and give almost like customer service to people more than I do for myself? Like what programming or what's going on in my subconscious that makes me want to help somebody more than myself? And looking at that, like, cause not realizing we trying to help other people when all it is our own job to help ourselves. Of course we could get help and things in those certain moments, in those reflections when we kind of feel like it's you know that difficult to shake back. We may go through these certain type of protocols, but again, it's like if I'm trying to always fix you or help you more than I'm helping and fixing myself, and I say fixing, let's not use that word, you know, trying to help somebody else more than I'm helping myself, I'm blocking that person from really being able to help themselves. Because at some point they got to be able to help themselves. I can't, I'm not here to give out all of my energy to that extent. Again, we're infinite energy, but we're on uh, a finite experience in the sense of, again, in this physical experience, this bodysuit called KarlHaynes is, you know, it has a born date and it has an expiration date. You know what I'm saying? It was created on a certain date and it's going to expire on a certain date. My soul infinite, you know what I'm saying? Again, but that's the wholeness of this experience. Again, though, how could that person help themselves, if I'm always, basically, I'm like cock blocking their spiritual growth and their, time to tap in or help themselves because I'm, all in their Kool-Aid and don't know the flavor. But, I'm jokingly saying, but that's a real thing, like, because I be having to ask myself and making sure, like, all right, make sure you're taking care of yourself to the fullest, man. Like, and where you get that from? Like, why am I, like, feeling the urge to, you know, is it because of what they say in religion, and the picture they painted, because again, hence why I see the importance of, learning about these things, realizing there were 16 crucified saviors. Matter of fact, shout out to Bobby Hemmett and all the elders, you know. But the book by Kersey Graves called 16 Crucified Saviors that show that storyline was present, like, multiple timelines before, the Bible or the word J even existed. But again, gotta help ourselves, and that's another aspect, like, am I waiting for somebody else to help me? Like they told me I should wait for Jesus, you know, or I'm waiting for this person to die for my sins, some type of martyr, because that's what they plan on. Like when Nipsey and Kobe, that's also trying to create that aspect where you feel like all hope is lost because now nobody could save me type of energy in essence. It's kind of like a little low key psychological aspect of tapping into that area as well. Because again, it's all is mind. It's all mental. You feel like, oh man, people hate me everywhere I go. You know, that's you create your reality. So what makes you want to focus on so and so who may be hating. You know, because again, I'm pretty sure they got people who dislike some of my videos or may hate. You know what I'm saying? But I do what I gotta do inward to make sure things is grounded and protected, so to speak. you know, Grounded, protected, and connected. But just asking ourselves, getting to know ourselves to the fullest, because that's also where the confidence lies at. And as I'm saying this, I'm not preaching to you. I'm doing this every day for myself. and never trip out on yourself either. Like, be lighthearted. You know, now is to vibrate, and every moment you can always, take another little step further, you know, to build a house, it's piece by piece, because, a lot of with this projecting with the astrology aspect, I kind of feel like a lot of it has to do with just that what's to come is just us just finding out more and more, things may change a little more physically too, but just more so just the aspect of just a different awareness, and not necessarily, again, it ain't no end of the world in that sense. And what I'm speaking to with the astrology aspect, because that could, you know if we don't maintain our awareness in the now moment, we could be fearing that, oh, I didn't do this and this eclipse coming and I was supposed to do this ritual or that ritual or this and that, and I'm not knocking rituals or connecting with astrology. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying just having that awareness, because I understand how some people go through some of the same things, that I may be going through on my growth. So, again, just staying present, and getting to know ourselves to the best of our ability, applying the literature that we're dealing with, you know, yeah, over here, munching on pistachios, loving myself unconditionally, because I know that when I smoke herb, which, and let me not blame it on that. It's more so me not wanting to stop eating to do this video. It's the munchies, but it's the first time I'm eating today, so it ain't like, and see, why do I feel the need to explain myself? Do I feel guilty? I say that his dog gonna holler. Not being afraid to put ourselves, because again, it's gonna happen, whether you like it or not. That's kind of really what's happening, And energies gonna be seen for what they are, you know. Just what it is. Happen now.